Hi guys, it's Nancy and I am excited to show you guys some new Simon Hurley Create products. These products will be live on January 19th. I'll put the links down below if you want to do any shopping, and I do appreciate you guys using my affiliate links. It does pay me a small commission at no additional cost to you. So I did do some samples already. I could not wait to rip this package open and start creating, and I gotta say, there's always like a wow factor when it comes to Simon's products. He's always evolving his style. It's always changing, and I think that really makes it fun. So let's go through these products and talk about them. So right on top, you're going to see two new colors of Lunar paste. Now you guys know I love Lunar paste. There is already 5 colors in the collection, so he has added new Triple Berry and new Prom Queen, and we'll swatch those out in just a second to add to, and I have mine with a little bit of plastic wrap on the lids to keep them from drying out, but Bee Sting, Traffic Cone, Slippery When Wet, Later Gator, Clear Skies. Whoops, my camera is not focusing. There we go. And then we have the brand new Triple Berry, which is a deep, dark, kind of royal pearl. It is like a berry. It's a purpley pink color. And you can see all of that shine you guys see is from the mica that's added to it. So it is a colored mica. So it's very shiny when you put it down and it dries that way. And then my absolute favorite color, you guys, Prom Queen. This is a true fuchsia, and again, when it dries shiny, metallic, beautiful pearlescent sheen comes through. And so I did swatch these out already. Let me show you guys what they look like when they're swatched out. And here you can see they dry fairly quickly in about 20 minutes. You don't need a lot. And it almost looks like they've been foiled, but they haven't. All of that shine. Look at the new colors. That Triple Berry. Oh, that Prom Queen is amazing. That shine is all from the mica in there, and it's not a golden mica. It is a mica that matches the color of the paste. There's a lot of companies out there that just put a shine, a pearlescent shine in there. Maybe it's silver or it's gold, but it's not the color of the paste. This is specifically the color of the paste. So you get all that goodness of glow and shine and pearlescent. And this is, like I said, only takes about 20 minutes for this to dry. Very easy to do that. So beautiful colors, and gotta have a new stencil to put those through. So we have the new 6x6. This is called Tiny Heart Stencil. Perfect. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I did put some Lunar paste through there. Of course I did. Look at this. Can you see that? And I kind of have my light turned to the side there so that it doesn't give you guys a glare. But look, if I put that light on there, oh, just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's the new Tiny Heart Stencil. And again, it's 6x6, and I did Prom Queen through there. And in case you didn't know, yes, you can foil Lunar paste. So I showed this before. I did put foil on top of Lunar paste, which is cool, but you really don't need it. It's beautiful on its own. Let's talk about the stamps. We have 2 new stamps. These are the selections that Simon team sent to me. There may be more that I have not seen yet. This is what they sent to me. So thank you, Simon, for choosing me to display some of these products for you. This is the new Peel Apart Rubber Background stamp. I love this with the circles and the dots. It is called Stippled Circles. And one thing we've always said is unique about Simon's stamps, the peel apart stamps, is that you don't get one stamp, you get multiple stamps. So you get one big background stamp, which you can ink up and stamp. And then look at this. This has a peel apart border stamp. So you can put this in random places. You can use it as a border. You can use the top and the bottom as a scalloped border. So a lot of different options there. But wait, it doesn't stop there. We have some peel apart circles. So if you wanted to just make your own circle background, you can pull out those circles and use those individually and make your own kind of collab background if you wanted to do that. Fill in any places. So really, I mean, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 different styles, if not more, that you can use these stamps with. So I think that's amazing. You're paying for one background stamp and you're getting all of these other stamps to go with it. I wish more manufacturers would do that with their stamps. That is just genius, that we don't have to mask it off or worry about just inking on certain spots. That's a really good idea. So that is the Stippled Circles Peel Apart background stamp. We have a new floral stamp set. This is called Sketched Florals, and Sketched Florals also has a coordinating stencil set. So it's a nice large photopolymer stamp. It's made here in the US, so it's good quality. You get 20 pieces in there, and you get all of these different floral elements, and you get all of these little mason jar vases and so on, and you get fun sentiments. I adore you. Hugs. Thank you. Bloom where you are planted. Love you. You are so beautiful. Hello, my friend. Where flowers blossom, so does hope. And the script on the sentiments, the type font, it's very classic. You can use this on a masculine card, feminine card. It's not tied to anything. And I love that this is a very classic kind of font. It's very pretty. And you get the 6x6 stencil and mask, which goes over the vases. So you can use them to cover up color in your vase, or you can use it as a mask if you wanted to cover the vase and stamp the florals inside there without the stems showing. So that is the 6x6 stencil and mask that matches the sketched florals called vases. And I did a little sample card here. And in the background, I stamped the Stippled Circles background stamp. And then I stamped the vases and I did a little ink blending on them. And then I stamped the flowers out and colored them in. And then on this particular flower, I wanted it to be in the middle and the forefront. So I stamped it, colored it in, and then cut it out and glued it to the front. And there is that sentiment. You are so beautiful. It's just very crisp and clean and just looks great. The last thing I want to show you guys is you guys have loved this stamping foam so much that Simon has brought out a new 2-pack of stamping foam, and it is so appropriate, so cute. Let me show it to you guys. This is a 2-pack of stamping foam heart cut, and it says 4 pieces because, as you can see, the heart is cut out of it. Now let me show you guys the difference in size between these and the original stamping foam. So here's an original stamping foam. It's like 2 of those together. It's much bigger, which you guys have been asking for. Yeah, so it's like 2 of those together, but it has the heart cut out, so you can do a standard size A2 card. And with the stamping foam, you guys know you can have fun heating it and adding texture to it. So I heated it. I added the peel apart background stamp to this side, and I did the heart stencils on this side. And again, you get 2 of these. Let me show you how beautifully they stamped out. So here, I just stamped out Prom Queen on the hearts. And I got these beautiful hearts with the Prom Queen ink. And here, I took a little bit of the Prom Queen, Starry Night, and the new blue. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. And I just put those together, sprayed them, and stamped them with the new circles background. And you can see it has a reverse effect, where if you were to stamp, the circles would be colored. But because the stamp went into the stamping foam, it has a reverse effect. So the outside is colored, and the circles are actually white. So I have all of these beautiful backgrounds. Let's cut these down and see if we can throw together some cards real quick. And again, if you want to do any shopping, I'll have the links down below for you guys. All right, so let's cut this to background, because this needs to be the full background. It's just so gorgeous. And I like, because it's 6x6, you don't have to choose one direction. Like, it doesn't have to be a horizontal card or a vertical card. You can choose the direction you want it to go, because it's wide enough to go either way. So what if I were to just make it really simple And let's cut this down. Okay, so we have all these backgrounds, but let's grab that stamp set. So I have played with everything on here, and let's stamp out some of these sentiments. Actually, because I want to get a nice solid black image and I don't trust myself with hand stamping, I'm going to bring in my mini Misty here. Let me remove some of that glare for you. I'm going to bring in some regular stamping paper. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to stamp out Love You and I Adore You. And I'm just going to do those in simple black. I'm not going to go too in the weeds here with this because you guys are going to see how easy this is to put a card together. Very simple. And I'm going to grab some VersaFine Clear ink and Nocturne because it's super black, gives lots of full coverage. This reminds me of the old label machines. We used to, like, you know, spin the dial. What's it called? And you do one letter at a time, and it would punch it and then go to the next one. The tape label maker. That's what it looks like. It's very classic looking. Oh, that didn't stamp at all. All right, so I'm going to ink it up one more time because I really want this to be nice and black. Okay, perfect. Now, this is a pigment ink, so it takes just a second to dry. So I'm going to clean my stamps off real quick. And this is a non-staining ink. So I don't have to worry about my stamps turning black and not being able to see through them with some of the archival inks. Make another card base here, score that at 4 1/4. And I'll grab my decal trimmer. And let's cut this one down. So I'm going to cut this one down to... let's do 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and we will leave this one horizontal. Okay, so that's one background done. And I know I made these ahead of time for you guys, but I didn't. You've seen how to use the stamping foam. You basically just heat it up, and then you press your design into it, and then you put the inks on it and stamp it. I wanted to make sure that everything was dry so that I could do a card for you guys. And I think we'll make this one a vertical card. So we're going to cut this one to, let's do 5 1/4 by 4. cut through that, no problem. Just going to use some liquid adhesive to glue my panels down. I'd like to know in the comments if you've tried Lunar paste yet, and if you have, what do you think of these new colors? Are these colors that you want to add to your collection, or do you like the traditional colors that were already out? I think the more Lunar paste, the better. I think it should be in like every color of the rainbow. So pretty. So now I've made my own background with the stamping foam and the mini heart stencil. Here I use the mini heart stencils and the Prom Queen Lunar paste. Okay, and still have another one left over that I can make another card. And now I'm just gonna cut out the 2 sentiments, and they're very easy to cut out because they're straight lines, so who doesn't love that? I don't need any dies. That's a pretty easy cut job, and I don't like to fussy cut anything, so I love these sentiments. And that's all I'm going to do is just follow right on through the lines there. And make sure you are part of Simon's Facebook group because he loves to see your creations. It's a great idea to share what you've done with people that maybe don't, know how to use these products, or they're just starting out in crafting, or maybe you're new to crafting and you're looking for some inspiration and some ideas. The Simon Hurley Facebook group is a wonderful place to share those ideas, get ideas, very supportive group, lots of nice people in there. And see what other people have made with these products. I know when the stamping foam first came out, a lot of people were like, I don't know. But I got to tell you guys, every time that stamping foam is in stock, it sells out very quickly. And I think adding the hearts and making this a little larger was a great idea. For some other ways of using it. And I've only shown you one way to use it here, but there's going to be a lot of beautiful works of art out there, creativity for folks that especially mixed media people really like this stamping foam. I mean, you can make anything out of it. You heat it up and you can start all over again, and I'll show you guys that in just a moment. So after we have the sentiments cut out, yeah, I'm gonna step it up. I'm gonna sacrifice my background here. Okay, let's use that. And I don't know if you have to make a lot of the like little kitty valentines for your kids or your grandkids' school. You know, I'm not a big one for making Valentines, but when I do have to help my kids with making them for school, I want them to be quick and easy. And this is something they can help with. The stencil paste with the Lunar paste through the stencil is very easy to do. You just run it through with a plastic card or palette knife. It's non-toxic, so it's washable, and they can even have fun painting with it. You just water it down a little bit and you get these nice metallic paints with it. It's just a lot of fun that you can get your kids involved with that process as well and make some beautiful cards. So here we're going to put that there. Gonna put a little glue on this guy. Look how cute that is. So simple, so easy, and so cute. And this one I'm going to leave kind of plain. I'm not going to mess with it because I really want the background to be the shining star. Simple. And then when you're done making your cards, I said you can take that heat, you can take the foam, whoops, and you can reheat this now and it'll go flat again like this, and I can press it into something else. So that's why I liked it. I could use two sides and make two different backgrounds. You can also use this as a mask. So say you want to do the background and leave the center plain. Perfect. We're going to heat that up. Actually, let me show you guys that. We have a few more minutes, right? Let me plug my heat tool in here. Okay, guys, so I have my heat tool here. So I'm going to bring in that Stippled Circles background. I'm going to leave that on my desk here. And you got to move kind of quickly here. I'm going to heat this foam up, and then as soon as it's heated up, I'm going to press the stamp on it, or I'm going to take the foam to the stamp. Oh, I already did it on this one. Oh, well, I'll show you how to do it anyway. So you'll watch it disappear. And all the heat does is allows that foam to re-expand, and then you can see how it goes flat again. And you do want to move fairly quickly here. It does not take a lot of heat, but as soon as it starts to cool down, it solidifies again, and that's how you get your impression. So I'm just going to take a couple of spins around here. I'm going to make sure my background stamp is ready to go. I'm going to press right into that background stamp. And no, my hand is not touching the heat tool. I know it looks that way, but it's not. Okay, and it only takes a few seconds. And now we have that impression. I probably could have did a better job there. But we have that impression. And then all you would do is just ink that up. So let me try that again. I actually think I want to use the heart stencil, because I want the hearts. I want the hearts on the hearts. So I'm going to have my stencil ready to go. I'm going to heat this side up. And I'm going to go right to my stencil and press down. You want to be very quick about this. That's where the smaller foams come in handy, because they're smaller, so you can get it done a little quicker. And then after a few seconds, okay, we have those hearts, and it's kind of distressed look. That's fine. And this is how easy it is. We're going to take a little bit of ink, and we're just going to smear that ink on there. And again, it's just going to add to this kind of distressed, grungy look. It does not need to be perfect. It's very artistic. It's fun. And then you're just going to take a fine mist of water, and you're going to mist this with some water. Just did 2 quick mists, and then I'm going to stamp this down on my A2 size paper here. The name of that ink color is Love Struck, by the way. How appropriate. And there we have our heart background. And I have plenty of room now, again, to stamp out one of those sentiments. Let's do hugs. And I'm going to do it in that same Love Struck. This monotone color theme going on. Look at that. Nice and simple card front. All I got to do is now cut it down and mount it to a card front. So really fun release. The floral set is perfect, not just because of Valentine's Day, but if you're thinking of someone, maybe somebody's just going through a tough time right now. Mother's Day is just around the corner. This is a perfect set to make mom a card, someone you care about, and just give you guys the rundown again. And then to clean this stamping foam, it's so easy, you guys. Just using regular water, spritzing it down, taking my microfiber towel, and it's just all I'm going to do is scrub it down. You don't need to use any special chemicals to clean it. Even if the ink stains it, it doesn't hurt anything. That doesn't mean that that ink is going to transfer over your next project. You're just going to wipe it down, and then once it's dry, you can go back in with your heat tool, flatten it out, and start over again. Magic. Oh, my fingernail got caught in there. Oh, it's gone. And now this is done. We can use it again. So let me give you guys the rundown again of the products that I was sent to try out. We have the new 2 pieces, actually you get 4 pieces, but it's 2 in a package of the stamping foam heart. Okay, so again, you get 2 of these large pieces, and then they each have a heart cut out of them. We have the new mini heart 6x6 stencil, tiny hearts. I'm sorry, they call it tiny hearts. We have the Stippled circle pull apart background stamp, which is a high quality red rubber stamp. That goes really well on its own, or if you wanted to experiment with the stamping foam. I can't get it back in the packaging. Okay, then we have the Sketched Florals stamp set and the Sketched Floral stencil mask to go with that. Vases it's called. And of course, we have the 2 new Lunar pastes, the Prom Queen and the Triple Berry. So you want to check those out. And again, the projects that I have made with these wonderful products. Again, you have the swatched out colors of all of the new Lunar paste added there. We have the background, which was made with the stamping foam, the new heart-shaped stamping foam with the mini hearts stencil. Okay. We have, same thing, but we used, instead of the heart, we did the opposite and did the frame and the new stamp set for that. This is the new floral stamp set. Again, did some masking on the vases here and colored those in. Sentiments popped up beautifully colored. And I just used a Tombow marker, you guys, and dipped it into the Simon Hurley inks and colored in my project. So I stamped them and then colored them in. And then the center flower I did in black so it would stand out some more. So very easy to color those in. I didn't need anything special. And then this one, probably my favorite because I'm using that Prom Queen Lunar paste in the background through the little mini heart stencils, and then use the stamping foam with the stippled circles background stamp and the new sentiment. So I used a little bit of everything on this particular card. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, if you want to do any shopping, please consider using the links that are down below. They do not cost you any extra to click those links. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.